For me, to deal with a woman like Helen Keller is important, but it was even more significant to celebrate the life of Annie Sullivan. As a teacher, Annie Sullivan represents the consummate teacher.
Let me preface by saying this is the most challenging role I have ever done, both mentally and physically. The hardest thing probably would be that Annie Sullivan was Irish, and so I had to learn an Irish accent. I had a dialect tape that I listened to for, I think, 2 weeks straight so that it would be as authentic as I can make it.
Well, they fit just fine. Come on. Are they pretty, Annie? My eyes feel hundreds of % better already. I'm pretty.
When I am playing anyone with a disability at all, let alone Helen Keller, who has not one thing, but 3, because she can't really talk yet, it's extremely, extremely, extremely complicated for someone who talks as much and as fast as I do. And not only that, but seeing things and having Miss Wesner as a director say, oh, you can't see that, or you can't hear me, why are you looking at me? So it's a lot of like body work where it's, you've been trained your whole life, don't run into that, you can see that, why would you run into that?
Well, this role has been very special to me. When I came into the show, I was casted originally at another role, and due to some unfortunate circumstances, I was moved up, and I'm now Captain Keller. So I've really taken to this role to try and honor the person who was playing it before me, who now can't. But this role has been a little difficult because he's a very straightforward man, very proper with his posture and his stances, and I'm a very relaxed person, don't have the best of posture. So getting to that point has been interesting, and becoming an authoritative figure has been an experience, but it's been awesome. I've loved it, and Wes has really helped with that.
We're going to open the show next Tuesday, Tuesday the 1st, and close on Friday the 4th. So it's November 1st through 4th at 7 p.m. The house opens at 6:30. Tickets are $5. They can be purchased at the door, or if they have any information or want to put tickets on reserve, they can call Clarksville High School and ask for me, and I will hold tickets for them. And on one night, later in the run, we're going to have a professional, licensed, certified interpreter. You know, every day you wake up and you open your eyes and you see a gratitude for what you have, not a complaining about what you don't have. In reaching out to the deaf community, we've had the opportunity to meet several individuals who are hearing impaired, and they have watched the show and signed for us. So it was a no-brainer for me to reach out, to be more inclusive, to make it possible for a whole segment of our population to enjoy a night in the theater.
It's about giving back to the deaf community. I know I've gained an inkling of an understanding of what they must go through on a daily basis. And, you know, so having that interpreter there so that they can understand the show that we are doing for them, I think it was necessary. From the very beginning, I know Wesner said, I want to have an interpreter. I want them to know what's going on, to experience this with the rest of the audience just as much, those who can hear.
It's honestly one of the coolest things that I've ever been able to do. So I'm extremely thankful for it.
It's a huge honor to know that they would want to come in the first place and say, we're happy that you're doing this, and to give this back to them and to be a part of it, because I know that it's such an excellent show and an excellent cast and group of technicians, and I know they're going to walk away with something, and to be a part of that and be able to say, you know, I feel like I gave something back, and that we're not only touching the deaf community, you know, they are almost the largest part of what we're doing, but we're also touching everybody that comes, and I think it's going to be a good experience for everybody. It's going to be a big bonding experience almost between two communities.